Da-da-da-da-da-da. What's a good word, guys? Matt McCoy, country song teacher. Hope you're doing well. God's doing big things in your life. Let me cut straight to the chase here. Some of y'all are probably like me when I first started playing guitar. I thought the more chords you know, the better guitar player you are. So if you know 10 chords, you're this good. If you know 20 chords, you're this good. If you know 50 chords, you're this good. So just learn more and more chords and you get better and better. That is not true, guys. And I'm gonna show you this video. I use 10 chords to play every single song I play on my channel. And I've done 3,000 videos. And you can play a million, well, I guess millions, plural, a million songs if you just know these 10 chords. The first four chords I always teach are the Matt McCoy 4 chords. And I'll put a little thing up here. It's G, C, E minor, and D. And the way I play these always, I lock on the 2 bottom strings of the 3rd fret. Have my pinky finger on the bottom string, 3rd fret, ring finger on the 2nd string. That's gonna stabilize the guitar to make it very easy for me to change back and forth between these 4. So you wanna start out, this is what I teach in my beginner guitar course, start out learning these 4. So the first one's a G. Again, the bottom 2 are locked. You go to the 5th string of the 2nd fret, top string with your middle finger, and you strum all 6. That's a G chord. Now, some of y'all might have learned with just the bottom string pressed. That's fine too. I just keep the bottom 2 locked. The next chord I teach is a C chord. It's actually a C add 9. I call it a C chord because it's going to sound just as good, trust me, when you play it in songs. All you do is simply move the top 2 fingers down to 5th, 4th, and 5th. So it looks just like a G, except both of those are slid down. And instead of strumming all 6 strings, you're going to strum the bottom 5 strings. So now you get your first 2 chords. G and C. The next one's a D chord. All we'll do is take that first finger and put on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret and strum the bottom 4. So remember, G's all 6, C's bottom 5, D is the bottom 4. Now some of y'all will write me and say, Matt, I learned a D chord like this, 3rd bottom of the 2nd fret and the 2nd string. That's an actual D chord. So sometimes I'll go back and forth, but again, for ease of a beginner, I'm keeping the bottom 2 strings locked to stabilize the guitar, just moving my most dominant fingers, G, C, D, make it easy sounding chord. The 4th one I would teach is an E minor chord. You can use 2 fingers like this to press the 5th and 4th of the 2nd fret. I have larger hands. What I do is I press close to that fret bar. I press both strings with 1 finger and strum all 6. So notice these bottom 2 strings have not moved. I'm going G, C, D, E minor. Those 4 chords alone, you can play thousands of songs. That's what's made me quote unquote famous on YouTube. As far as that's what I'm known for, the Matt McCoy 4 chords. I've even got a 4 coordination t-shirt over at CountrySongTeacher.com if you want to check it out. But these 4 chords, G, C, D, E minor, it's going to take you every place you need to go. And I would say every day in your practice routine, just go back and forth between those 4 chords because you want to master those 4 chords. That's the first 4 chords I would learn. The next 2 are very, very similar, the E and the A minor. The E chord is going to be the 3rd string of the 1st fret, 5th and 4th of the 2nd, and strum all 6. That's your E chord. And the next one's an A minor. All you're going to do is slide it down right there, 2nd, 4th, and 3rd, strum the bottom 5. So we're already at 6 chords. We got G, C, D, E minor, E, A minor. Again, see how I did those? The E is the 3rd, 5th, and 4th right there. And the A minor, you slide every single finger down. 2nd, 4th, and 3rd. The E chord's all 6. The A minor is the bottom 5. So we're at 6, right there. What is that? 6 chord. Next is just a regular A chord. A couple different ways I'll play this. If I'm coming from a D chord, like Fish in the Dark or something, I leave my ring finger on that 2nd string of the 3rd fret. And I use, again, just like the E minor, I press the 2 middle strings of the 2nd fret right there and strum all bottom 5. Sometimes I will just play the 2 middle strings. It's kind of like an A5, but it sounds just as good too. So I might sometimes that way, sometimes that way. So we have G, C, D, E minor, E, A minor, A. We're at 7 chords. And next is a B minor. You see me play this all the time. Again, if you can do the bar chord, great. I struggle with bar chords still to this day, and I've been playing for about 20 years. I just play the A minor, 2nd, 4th, and 3rd. Slide it up 2 frets. And strum the bottom 4. There you go. Here's your 8th chord. The next one is, they're going to be formed very similar. It's going to be the B chord and the C sharp minor. These are what I call the track chords. When I play the track chords, it's E, A, B, and C sharp minor. Those are called the Matt McCoy track chords. But all you're going to do is take your ring finger and pinky finger and play the 2 middle strings. This is what I call the track. You're sliding it up and down the middle of that guitar. Again, your pinky finger's on the 3rd string. Remember, the bottom string's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your top string's your 6, the bottom string's the 1st. Hey, I'm gonna take the ring finger. Excuse me. Can't get rid of my cough still. For the C sharp minor, you would go the 6th, skip the 5th, put your 1st finger on the 5th string of the 4th fret, drum all 6. And then the B chord is your final chord. You slide down, same exact formation, except it's the 4th and 2nd. So those two. So there are the 10 chords, basically the only 10 chords I know how to play. You can play thousands and thousands, actually millions of songs with just those 10 chords. So really work on those in your practice sessions every single day if you're a beginner. G, C, D, E minor, those are the first ones. 4, then E, A minor, that's 5, 6, A, it's 7, a B minor, which is just A minor slid up, that's 8, and then these 2 chords, C sharp minor and B chord are 9 and 10. If you can play those 10 chords, guys, I promise you, every song you hear on the radio, every song you hear in church, whatever it is, you'll be able to play. So if you want to write songs, you can put those chords together, that kind of thing. So master those 10 chords, and you can play every single thing you can think of. Hope this lesson has been a blessing to you all. I do a lot of song tutorials and stuff like that. So every now and then I like to stop and just do a basic lesson for beginners to show them how much they can play with just basic chords. My goal and my passion, my prayer even, is to take people who thought they couldn't learn guitar, and after they watch my videos, now they have the confidence to make it happen because they know with just a few chords you can play so many songs. Guitar does not have to be too difficult, guys. If you want to get a further in-depth lessons of all this kind of stuff, you can get my beginner guitar course at CountrySongTeacher.com. And don't forget, I don't know when you're watching this, tomorrow on my other channel, Acoustic Selection, I'm releasing my 4-chord praise, my 4-chord piano worship book. So it's going to be on the piano. So I teach piano lessons, also very basic stuff. A lot of people think piano is difficult, but if you keep the chords basic, it can be very easy too. It's a lot of fun to play, so hope it's a blessing to you all. Thanks for checking out the channel. Check out the site, CountrySongTeacher.com. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Throwback Thursday. God bless you.